Welcome back, everybody, to the Forecaddie Sessions of the Birdies and Bourbon Show. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Whoops, I already had too many of these, Dan. And thanks for all the comments you're leaving. Yeah, it's going to be a fun Forecaddie session today. So our Forecaddie session, we're bringing you our Birdies and Bogeys of the week. Dan, you want to kick us off?
Oh, man, this was too easy. No, this was too easy. I mean, how can you not give the Birdie Award of the Forecaddie Sessions coming out of the Workday Charity Open to the one and only Collin Morikawa? 23 years old, turned PGA Tour pro last year in 2019. Second win on tour. He won the 2019 Barracuda Championship last year. Now measures first on tour, approached the green, 8th tee to green on tour. I mean, this kid is just straight up on fire. He was going after those pins on Sunday. What a showdown. I mean, he went after this event. He took down Justin Thomas in a 3-hole playoff. One of the most aggressive players on tour. And if you're playing to win on Sunday, Justin Thomas is a person that's difficult to beat. He is tough. He's a tough competitor. He didn't fold like we saw from Wolf or from some of these other guys out there. Actually, Morikawa himself. I mean, he folded a couple of weeks ago, right? And here he is bouncing back saying, no, guys, I'm here to stay. I am going to be a Hall of Fame PGA Tour. That's what he's shooting for here. And now he is on track. He's 6th in the FedEx Cup points and 13th in the official world golf rankings after 1 year. Holy cow. That's my birdie of the week, Collin Morikawa. There you go, bud.
Yeah, good, solid pick there. Can't argue with you. It's he did beat Justin in the playoff. I'd say he got a little lucky with Justin kind of screwing up, coming into close there. But I mean, hey man, it's golf, right? I mean, some days they roll your way and some days they don't. So yeah, good pick on the birdie of the week. You want to hit your bogey, or you want me to give my birdie?
Give your birdie first.
Yeah, all right. I'm riding this horse, man. I'm riding him until he breaks the curse. So my birdie of the week is Viktor Hovland. And so he came in 3rd place. He didn't have the best Sunday, but he shoots 69, 67, 66, and 71. I'll tell you why I picked him, though, and I don't know if it's a good move or not. I shouldn't say that. I picked him because if he would have putted well, we probably got a 3-way playoff, which we know Collin Morikawa loves those, and I think we got a little more action. But hey, we got 10 of 14 fairways, 14 of 18 greens on round 4, 13 of 18 greens in regulations in round 3. 10 of 14, 12 of 18 greens in regulation in round 2, 11 of 14 fairways, 11 of 18 greens in regulation in round 1. And on the first round, I mean, he had a great back 9 to recover from a really shitty front 9. So, he is definitely pulling this thing out, man. I think we'll probably get into the Puerto Rican curse on another show. But Viktor Hovland, yeah, he's a rookie. First year on tour. He's already got a win. Unfortunately for him, it was the Puerto Rican Open. So I don't know what that's going to bode for him. But yeah, man, I think Hovland's he's definitely going to play well this week. The courses or the greens are definitely going to be faster. So I think they're probably going to be a little more challenging, but they're going to be more challenging for everybody. So I don't think that it's necessarily to his disadvantage. He just needs to get that putter hot.
Yeah. So my bogey of the week, that's a great pick. My bogey of the week goes to Sungjae. This is a guy that was the hottest player on tour going into the COVID break. Coming out of the COVID break, we saw kind of a stumble off the start at Colonial. He didn't play well. He played even worse down at RBC, and he hasn't gotten it together. And then this week here with the Workday Open was another example of that, where he shot 5 over par on Sunday, and his game is just looking completely out of place. He finished the tournament 63rd. He was +2 for the tournament. 3.83 shots lost on approach on Sunday. 6 shots overall lost overall on Sunday. And he was on fire before the break. So I thought he was a shoo-in for placing high in these FedEx points. I said, hey, who else is going to beat Sungjae? He plays every week. He's the Cal Ripken of golf. He's the Iron Man out there. And then, my gosh, I mean, he's still the Iron Man. He plays a lot, but he's not playing well. And he's dropped to 19 in the FedEx points. He was leading in FedEx points all the way through the break when they weren't playing. He was number one. Nothing changed. And now he's 19. That's only in 5 or 6 weeks. He's dropping like a rock. He was rookie of the year last year. And I thought this guy was lights out. And, we've been placing some bets on him in some of our fantasy things. And he's burned us a couple of times.
Not lately.
He burned us. Coming out the break, we were like, this guy's hot. We're going to play him. And, man, he burned us. And love the kid. We met him a couple times over the last year at different events. He's a great kid. But, he's got to get it together, man. Right now, he's my bogey of the week, and I don't want to put him there. I like him too much for this. Come on, turn it around, Sungjae. You got this, man.
Yeah, same here, man. I hate it for him. He's, I don't know. Maybe they've been putting his locker next to Justin Rose or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely not what we saw last year with his Rookie of the Year showing. And I don't know, maybe too much pizza and hamburgers over the break, man. I don't know. I mean, it is his favorite food, so maybe he's just in a food coma and he hadn't woken up out of it yet. So I don't know, but it's solid pick. For your bogey. All right, man. So I'm gonna quit harping on that. Well, probably not. I mean, if they keep doing it the way they've been doing it, it's going to be week after week. But NBC, man. I mean, holy shit! How bad could you screw it up? So, it is my bogey of the week. I'm going to lead in with a positive note. Is at least we're getting a charity match this Wednesday. So that's a positive. They probably didn't want to do it. I mean, the PGA Tour is probably like, no, you're going to do this. But so we get no free golf last week. There are no charity, back nine event, which I don't know why. I mean, why would you do it every week? I mean, you got a captive audience. I don't know why you're missing it. You've got two of the hottest players in golf right now. Okay. Yep. And what looks like going into hole 17, it looks like you've got a runaway. You messaged me on Sunday and said JT has got this in the bag.
I did. He did.
Like you're turning it off. You're like okay, I'm done. Well, holy shit! They take it off the air. And I mean, how do you screw that up? And I'm sure that the contracts are more complicated than I could even understand. Yeah. I get that. You know what? Pay the fines, keep it on friggin' air, because it's not one playoff hole. You've got multiple playoff holes. You've got a guy that just lost in a playoff 4 weeks earlier, and you shut the friggin' thing off. I don't know how you screw that up. Somebody should have lost their job there.
I agree, and I'm gonna lump this into the broadcast just for clarification, guys. It's CBS and NBC together and working together on these things. We watch early on the app on the NBC Gold, and then it goes over to the Golf Channel, and then it goes to CBS, and it's just very complicated. Golf doesn't need to be that complicated. That's what we're getting at here. It's just like there's nothing else on, guys. There's no baseball, there's no football, there's no basketball. There's only golf.
So
watch it on TV.
Out of the three friggin' networks, you're telling me one of them couldn't have got it right?
Yeah.
I mean, I forget which, I think I went to CBS Gold as the app I was watching when I finally got to watch it. And then you get 2 minutes of golf, you get three or 4 minutes of commercials, and then you get a friggin' blank screen, and it's like going, well, shit, did I lose connection? Is my internet bad? Did I get kicked out? Did I log in? I bet I logged into the thing 10 or 12 times, shutting it off, logging back in, and then it does it again. It's like, follow the friggin' people down the course, man. What are you doing? I mean, they totally screwed the pooch on that one, man. That was horrible. All
right, let's get into predictions for this Forecaddie Sessions. We like to do winners and losers, otherwise known as birdies and bogeys of the week, and then predictions. So it's an easy one this week for me, and we can both play along because I think both of these guys are obviously we just talked about them being in our birdie group. So let me ask you this prediction: who finishes higher in the official World Golf Rankings in 12 months from now? So say July next year. Is it Viktor Hovland or is it Collin Morikawa?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, you got 2 victories already, and you got the Puerto Rican curse. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take the underdog in this one, and I guess it's a matter of opinion. But I'm gonna take Vic, man. I think overall, I think Vic is gonna come out stronger in this, and I think he is gonna be the first to break the Puerto Rican curse.
I think he's going to break the Puerto Rican curse as well. I think the guy's way too talented. I saw a poll recently. I forget where it was, like golf.com, golftv.com, or whatever. And they had a similar kind of poll on this, but it was with other people. It wasn't just these two. And I think Vic actually won. So I think my safe bet would be to go Collin. He's already won twice. He doesn't have the curse behind him. Vic's already won once, but I think Hovland is just a lights out player. I think he's going to be a nasty scrambler when he gets that short game going. And I just think he's got a lot of potential on tour. And he plays a lot, and he seems to love playing a lot.
If the putter gets hot, I mean, that dude is he'll be unstoppable, man. I mean, people will be scared if they're paired with him in the last group on Sunday. For sure. Absolutely.
So there we go. There's our Forecaddie Sessions for the Workday Open. Hope everybody enjoyed it. And cheers.
Cheers.